In 1992, 500 years after 1492, when they say the first European boats came to America, to this land, 500 years later, they said that there was going to be a shift, and the traditions of the native people of South America and North America were going to come together. And when they came together, they used the symbols of the eagle and the condor to demonstrate how the power of these two big birds were going to create like a wind. And this wind from their wings was going to open the doors for the plant medicines. So the ayahuasca, peyote, San Pedro, the mushrooms, hape, sananga, the toad, cambo, all of these medicines were going to go north and south and east and west. All of this was part of a prophecy that began to become reality in 1992. And now this is why a lot of my elders are saying peyote is not just for native people. Ayahuasca is not just for the people living in the jungle. San Pedro is not just for the people in the Andes Mountains. Now they're saying that it belongs to all of humanity. We kept the treasure alive for 500 years. Now it's time to share it. So the people who receive it should receive it in a very respectful way, in a humble way, and use it for their health and their benefit, not only for themselves, but for their community and their countries and their own people. My name is Kuauhtli, and I've been on the medicine path for many years, and right now I live in Texas, here in what they call the United States. This is where I have learned about the plants, and also where I have a community and we have ceremonies there. Well, to be clear, when we talk about medicines and we talk about plants, we have to understand that a lot of plants have been categorized incorrectly. To consider a plant illegal it's ludicrous. I don't know, ridiculous. It's everyone has a mind. Everyone should know what to ingest into their body. Now, throughout the civilizations of North America and South America, people have used many plants to advance their civilizations. And the proper use of these medicines can cure modern illnesses. And this is a fact. It can cure your mental diseases. It can cure mental diseases such as depression, such as anxiety, because the molecules in these plants actually work on you physically. Your endocrine system, the one that produces your hormones, all of these glands, the pineal gland, the thyroid, the thymus, all of your glands, the adrenals, these plants have molecules, chemicals that actually regulate the flow of these hormones and balance your physical being. And not only that, but the history of these plants have shown that societies that use these plants, mushrooms, ayahuasca, peyote, San Pedro, have developed into civilizations where people are fed, people are educated, war is eliminated. It's true, people lived on this planet without war, and they resolved their conflicts through peaceful means. And this is how commerce expanded through the North and South American continents, through trade among peaceful nations. You take corn, for example, a food, which is also a medicine, that was developed by humans and extends all the way from the north of North America all the way to the south of South America. How did a plant that takes human intervention in order for it to grow expand throughout this entire hemisphere? It was because there was peace and people were trading. When the Europeans came, one of their main defects was greed. In other words, they wanted gold and silver. They also took many of the foods, but the plants were ignored. The plants, the reason they're so important is because they give you another perspective, and you realize that this reality, this material reality, is linked directly to the energetic reality, to the what you call a spiritual reality, or dimensions that are beyond the vision of normal material existence. And it's in these realms, you could call it the subconscious, or you could call it the dream world, or the imagination, or just areas of the mind where people are downloading and receiving information, even today, that is advancing the entire civilization of humans to cure these illnesses. There is hope for humanity. We can actually change the situation. We created it, and we can change it.